Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This might be one of the very first episodes where I fall asleep on you guys because I am so fucking relaxed, dude. I was planning on podcasting tomorrow in the morning. What time is it? It's currently 10:15. And when you're unk like me, this is old man hours, there's nothing going on during this. This is winding down hours. And the reason why I'm doing this podcast is because I had to put my whole life on hold because there's a power outage. We've got candles. We've got candles on like this is slavery times. And we've got dogs barking like it's fucking like a buffet in China, dude. And it's just, it's like 5,000 people that are affected that have a power outage. So the most comforting thing about this whole thing is knowing that I'm not alone. And I don't know what that shows about my character, but if it was just me who didn't have power, that would make it way worse. Because then it's something where it's like, I'd have to figure it out myself if it was just my house that didn't have power. You know what I mean? Like if the whole city was fine and I was the only one without power, nobody would care. It's that bystander syndrome, kind of. Not exactly, but kind of what I'm talking about. So 5,000 people don't have power, then it's like, people start getting uppity and they start saying, "Oh, let's do something about this." And if just one person doesn't have power, we try to at least if I were running things, if I were the mayor, if one person didn't have power, I'd be like, "Oh, that must be a user error. You must have not paid the fucking bill. You must have something internally, like a wire got burned or something." And the whole ironic thing about it is we were watching Netflix. That's the first problem is I opened up Netflix, but I pay for it, so I gotta use it. And we're watching the Carnival Cruise power outage disaster poop thing, and they were just talking about people pooping in bags. And I'm comfortably watching this show with my fucking foot spa on. I fucking landed primo doing a kickflip on my left foot. And it hurt real bad. And I think I just gave myself plantar fasciitis, dude. And so we're dealing with that. We've got 50 billion fucking candles on. It's great. It's such a vibe. Earlier I was trying to take a nap and I felt my ears ringing. And when your ears are ringing, that's how you know it's really quiet. But then I heard the cat purring, and I was like, is it really fucking quiet? And it got me thinking about evolution and how I've evolved to just let the cat purring be background noise while my ears ring. I like when my ears ring. It lets me feel like my body's on standby mode or sleep mode or something. I like silence. It's so silent right now, dude. I feel like I can hear my heart beat.
Look how pretty that looks.
It's great. It's great. So yeah, I'm fucking tired, dude. I don't have time for the fucking power outage to be out, dude. I haven't thought about killing myself lately. Probably, I feel like I'm more likely to kill somebody before I kill myself, honestly. Like, I mean, not like an innocent bystander, but if somebody,
Deserved it.
if they deserved it, like if I find out who tried fucking taking my credit card information, somebody just tried spending $800 on my credit, so now I gotta get a new credit card and all this fucking shit, dude. If I was thinking about that person, probably, like, I probably wouldn't kill them, but I'd probably try to, and I was, I had this crazy thought today. I just forgot. I was thinking about it. Like, I don't really get mean comments on YouTube. I feel like maybe 10% of my YouTube comments are mean, but they don't really affect me. And I feel like I'm open to a lot of mean comments. Like, I feel like if anything, I probably deserve way more mean comments. I deserve hate. But maybe that's just me thinking low on myself. But, like, I think a few months ago, I put a video out of me hitting the bag for like 20 minutes. And one of the comments was, "Is this a joke?" And I respond, "It can be if you want it to be." And I was thinking of making another video of me hitting the bag. I was just thinking of, titling it "Bag Work at 140 pounds. Either I hit the bob or something. And I was just thinking of, like, who's behind the people who write these mean comments, Like, I was wondering if I put a video up of me hitting the bag or something and I get a comment like, "This is so ass," or something. And it's like, what if it's like a 12-year-old, And it's just...
Did you ever do that at 12?
I never did. I never really left mean comments on YouTube. And if I did, it was like trying to make a joke. Like, I would never just, call something ass, And I think, I don't know. I mean, it's the internet. It's, you get away with shit. But it's like, maybe there's like a 12-year-old out there that really has an ego on them, and they go their whole entire life with that attitude. Yeah, they just think they're fucking better than people when they haven't really, like, done anything. And I'm making this character up in my head. There's no 12-year-old that's calling me ass, I don't think. But it's like, I'm trying to put myself in their shoes or whatever, like, you gotta be careful, dude, because you could get fucking got, dude. What if, dude, it's the world, depending on who you mess with. I'm sure if you mess with, like, the richest person or whatever, dude, they'll find you,
Oh, yeah.
IP addresses and all that shit. So it's like, and let's just say I had the fucking power to track somebody down like a fucking madman. Also, what I'm about to say is fucking illegal as shit. Well, actually, let's clean it up. Let's make it, like, not illegal. Fuck was that? Let's say some 12-year-olds calling me fucking ass or whatever, and then we make some, like, bully beatdown show out of it or whatever. We track them down. We go to the fucking high school, middle school, and be like, "Hey, are you fucking RJ2275? We see this is linked to you. We see you're calling people ass. How about you step in the fucking cage?" And then you just sock the fucking shit out of them with fucking... And I just, imagine calling somebody ass on the internet and then you just get the holy straight to your nose. Like, I just feel like you just have this big epiphany of, like, man, what am I doing calling people I just fucking got... Just fucking... I don't know. I don't know if that's important in life, if you need that, or... There's just a lot of people that, wow. Just a lot of people that I think need to, fucking fall off a motorcycle, 100%, they deserve it, They go around, they're ungrateful, They're not happy with their lives. There's tons of things to be grateful about. They just go nilly-willy. Get on a motorcycle and fucking lose your leg, you know? So I don't know where I'm getting all this from. God damn. And I just don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy calling people ass when I've got nothing to show for it. And I'm grateful. I want to live a life that's not deserving of losing my fucking... And if you're a fucking paraplegic or something, you lost something, that's my bad. And you didn't deserve it, because there's people that didn't deserve it. You hear about that rapper, 4Extra, who blew his fucking hand up on 4th of July, and literally hours before he was making videos about, I'm about to blow somebody up with these fireworks. And then he ended up blowing himself up. I'm sure this is a corny joke that everybody said, but his rap name's 4Extra. Now he needs 4 extra fingers because he fucking blew his hand off, dude. Who the hell is 4Extra? How are you a rapper and you're known for the fucking dimwit who blew his hand off with fireworks, dude? Get shot and killed like a regular rapper, you know? God. We're so soft. We're so soft nowadays. Rappers I can't name one 4Extra song, and I'm not gonna listen to him. Blew his fucking hand off, dude. How are you gonna put the fries in the bag when your fucking hand is blown off, dude? My God. So yeah, I don't know. That's just junk that's in my mind. Just thinking out loud. I don't really think too much about these. Oh, I'm so tired. My brain is empty, dude. There's nothing going on with me. I'm just coasting. I'm just trying to have fun. I already feel like I'm putting too much of an effort on even doing a podcast to begin with. I'm almost starting to sweat. I'm almost starting to break a sweat with how much effort I'm putting into podcasting. It's making me sick, honestly. You know, as you get older, you're just not motivated for things anymore, and sometimes you have age as a excuse or whatever. But I'm just thinking back to how motivated I was when I was 25 making this podcast, dude. Like, I really thought I was cooking, you know. I really thought I was doing something. And lately, the past couple of days, I've been doing this thing where I've remembered like trying to do the math with how much fucking like followers I had on Instagram, and how it would like amount to something if I fucking kept it up or whatever. And it's just how exhausting, how fucking stupid. I'm gonna take a nap real quick. I'll be right back. I don't know why these people just don't put the fucking dog in the air fryer already, dude. Good night. It's kind of crazy how it's been all these years and I'm only on episode, what, like close to 380 or something. Felt like there'd be more. Shit just never really blew up. Shit just never really started taking off. And that's okay. What do you want me to do about it? Fucking kill myself? Oh man, I'm so tired. My body hurts in the mornings. It just takes me a little bit of time to like warm up and feel normal again, but first thing in the morning when I wake up, I just feel so stiff. So stiff, like I need to crack. Like I need to go to a chiropractor. I was looking into sleep apnea mouth guards. And I was wondering if any of my listeners use that. What their opinion was. I was thinking of getting it. I'm flipping over. It does feel good to just know that days after 4th of July I've got all my fingers. And I could text comfortably, no problem. Fucking. I've been having these thoughts that, everyone's dumb. Everyone's dumb. For the most, like 95% of people are fucking just dumb, dude. And even if you are smart, you have your moments where you're fucking dumb, dude. It's like not everybody's retarded. It's a step below retarded. We're dumb. At least in my life, with my interaction with people, the people who I've came across in my life, most of them are dumb. And if you're listening to this and you're thinking, I wonder if I'm one of those dumb people, most likely you are. Because if you weren't dumb, you wouldn't be listening to this right now. You'd be doing something productive. You'd be making something of yourself. But here you are, listening to my dumb podcast. I don't even need to explain it. If you're listening to this and you're thinking, well, how? Like, dumb isn't how. You're dumb. You can't just take my fucking blanket statement and run with it. You need more explaining. Sometimes needing things explained too much just shows how dumb you are. You're not intricate. You're not a different kind of learner or whatever. You're not fucking neurotypical. You're just dumb. The educational systems failed you. Your families failed you. Your peers failed you. Society's failed you. Because all of them, they're dumb. We're all dumb. And I'm right there with you. I think I'm going to go now and enjoy my life. Until next time. Bye. Hey, good morning. Or good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. I'm back. It's the next morning. I apologize if I was grumpy last night. I wouldn't really call that grumpy. I would just call it low energy. Those were just the things that I wanted to talk about. And I had such low energy. And I got a good night's sleep. I think I only woke up once or twice. Nothing too crazy. And I had some wild dreams. I will say that. Oh, hold on. Let me fix the AC in my car. Speaking of AC in cars, there's something that I see that I've been, what is it called? Observing on my Instagram. I'm not going to name any names. But if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. I'm sure this doesn't apply just to one person. This is a thing that I see happening with a lot of men and women. But the only thing I'm going to give away is that this specific person is a woman. I think I mainly see it in women. Don't get me wrong, I see it in men. Sipping on some coffee. I'm headed to the skate park. It's going to be like 98 degrees today. So it's only 10:30. So I'm going to try and get an hour in before it gets too hot. And I don't know, when I do these things, I feel a little dumb. I feel like, why can't I just fucking rest, dude? My toe hurts. I think I said it last night. I landed primo, and I feel like I activated plantar fasciitis, or it just really hurts. Or I injured the plantar ligament in my foot. Something's up. I don't know. I wish I had an x-ray machine. I wish we were in the part of the future where I could just x-ray any part of my body with my phone, like it's just an app or something. The only positive thing about my foot hurting is that it hurts so much that it's taking away the pain in my knee. And my knee just feels normal like the other one. I don't know if I've been talking about that lately. My whole body hurts. That's what I was saying yesterday. Every day I wake up, that's exactly what happened. I woke up, I took like an extra hour to myself, and I feel refreshed. Sometimes you just need that one day. Like I'm in pain, and I'm also having some coffee, but I'm in pain, but I'm able to do it, you know what I mean? It's not crippling pain. If it was really that bad, I wouldn't even want to go to the skate park. So I have two goals in mind. Two main goals that I want to accomplish is a 50-50 on the little ledge, like the beginner's ledge. That's all I need. And a slash grind. I want to do a slash grind. And then if I still got some steam in me after, I'm going to hit the slappy curb. And I'm going to try to get a slappy crook in. That's really, I don't know. I was at my friend Mike's house the other day, and he has like a really small step. I don't even think I'd call it a ledge. Yeah, I'd probably call it a step on his in his backyard, and it's so small. Like it's probably like what, 4 inches tall, maybe 5. It's perfect. So like I was able to kind of like get the motion of the slappy crook in and like lock in the stall. I was doing like slappy crook stalls, really. And maybe that's what I need to work on. I'm all over the place. I was going to talk about a bitch. I see this bitch on Instagram who's just every single day complaining about like what she needs in a man. And it's just, man, it's fucking overwhelming. And of course they're going to have the rebuttal, well, I have the right to fucking, choose what I want. Well, then don't complain about being lonely either. And it's just, maybe I'm judging too quick or something, and I don't really know somebody. But well, from what I see and what I gather, and everybody always has that scapegoat or whatever it's called, like excuse of, oh, it's social media, don't take it serious. It's like, okay, yeah. You're just acting all the time, which some people are, but there's some people, they're too dumb. Just like how I was saying yesterday, they're too dumb to build a facade that everything's just a fucking jokey joke. Some people are too dumb to hide their emotions and their true colors. So I see right through it. And this person, their air conditioning in their car isn't working, and they're just like, man, no way I'm gonna have a man and the AC in my car ain't working. There's just no fucking way. And it's just, you want fucking Bob the Builder, bro. Like, first it's the air conditioning in your car, then it's gonna be the air conditioning in your house, and then it's gonna be fucking, they need a cook, they need to fucking be doing backflips off ladders, they need to be a bodyguard, they need to do something for yourself, it's so needy. And then you complain about being alone, and then when it gets too bad and you don't want to look like a bitch, you talk about, oh, I can do it. This person's going to cut me off in their Mercedes. You're so cool. I'm going fucking 60 miles per hour on the fucking freeway, dude. Well, I was just entering the freeway. You know what I mean? You couldn't wait. So here I am in the high stressful, the most high stressful situation that only humans go through is getting on the freeway. But it's about how you react to that type of shit, I'm not gonna let some fucking... Everybody has it. Everybody has those, like, thoughts in their head, but it can only get as far as thoughts in their head. Where it's like, man, somebody fucking cut me off. I wish I could just fucking chase him down, follow him home, and fucking shoot him in the head. I was talking about shooting somebody in the head yesterday. People found it really funny. It's crazy how people find things funny when you just talk about things you want to do that you're not allowed to do. I forgot the main story. I don't know if I could do it. It might be a fucking HIPAA violation or something. But I was talking about if X, Y, and Z happen, I'm going to so-and-so's house and I'm shooting them in the fucking head. And everybody was just... Oh, man. Dude, this is not good. If I were to ever fucking be a bad person, this is really incriminating myself here. There's not... I have so much ammo for some... You could make a 3-hour documentary of how I'm an evil person. And they should have seen the signs coming. And I hide it behind the face of comedy. I like to think that I'm intelligent enough to, you know, have comedy be an actual, like, escape. And I'm not just fucking insane. And I think I proved that by doing a little bit of stand-up comedy. And, you know, I've got a body of work. I've got a real legitimate body of work. And there's nobody in my YouTube comments calling me a fucking joke. Or I'm ass. Whatever it was I was saying last night. So yeah, I just want to go to the skate park, clear my mind a little bit. Just roll around because I'm a fucking adult and really what I should be doing is getting my car smogged. But I don't want to do it. I'm putting it off. My sister went fucking camping, and the first thing I noticed in her Jeep is that the registration expired December of 2024. And my head is just like, oh, you got time to vacation, but you don't have time to get your fucking car registered. So what a flex, huh? What a flex. Let me drink this coffee. Yeah, I gotta kill this. If my sister's listening to this, and I bet she's not because, you know, she's got better things to do. She's got 2 kids and a family and a job. I'm just joking. Apparently, she was trying to throw me under the bus. Like, she was telling my dad, our dad, I hate to be that sibling that calls our dad my dad, our dad. She was telling our father that, you know, he's making jokes about you. You all right with that? And my dad, luckily, has what do I call it? A sense of humor? What does my dad have? Thick skin? I don't know. My dad goes, that's the point. He's supposed to be making jokes, you know? So yeah, there's that. So I fucking raped him. Oh, man. So I fucking raped him. You know, when I first started this comedy journey, I probably did about 2 shows of comedy before I had a beef with a friend. Not really a beef, but there was maybe a miscommunication or something happened, and it was between my wife, my fiance at the time, and another fella. And I didn't see anything wrong with what happened. I guess this dude just basically hugged my girl a little too hard, and my girl didn't like that. So I had to just tell him, hey, the next day I let him know, hey, my girl didn't like that. And then there was a bunch of other things, you know, that were going on. Like, he didn't like how his girl was FaceTiming him nonstop or something. I don't know. And she was just like, if I were to, you know, be his girlfriend and you were doing what he was doing, it's not a good look. Whatever. I don't think I've ever talked about this on the podcast, but it's been like 3 years, so. And I just, he wasn't having it. He wasn't having it when I told him that my girl didn't like that. And he was just... Then he got a little bit more on the defense, which is kind of not a good look to begin with. Because if it wasn't that big of a deal, he'd be like, oh, my bad. But he got on the defense like, I don't see nothing wrong, man. Like, this is kind of... You know, I'm going to have to really keep my distance, blah, blah, blah. And to me, it just seems like I'm just not trying to get in trouble. I don't know. I've talked to people about it, and... I don't know, I get mixed reviews. Some people will be like, nah, they tripping. Some people are like, your girl's tripping. Some people will be like, he's tripping. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe I tell the story 2 different versions or something. I try to give it as fair as possible, but the guy's not there. It's
it's a three-party situation, whatever. I do kind of regret escalating it and saying things and kind of breaking off that friendship. I could have went about it a little bit better. I will admit that. But all I remember is I just said something along the lines like, look, I've been raped before. And it's not the truth. I just did, my back was pushed against the wall. I didn't know what to say. And I just want to say, look, I've been raped and I don't really find that funny or whatever. Or like, I take this shit serious. And then here I am 3 years later, 15-minute set. So I fucking raped him 30 fucking times. I talk in 15 minutes about raping somebody. So I find that kind of funny for myself. Nobody really knows what's going on, what I'm saying here on the podcast, and that's why I waited 36 minutes to get in here. But that's just for myself. I don't think, maybe if you want to ask me about it and you're cool about it, or if I think you're cool about it, I'll tell you the whole situation. I just don't really want to put the business out there too much, and the honest truth is I feel like it kind of makes me look like a bitch a little bit. It kind of makes everybody look like a bitch. Like, this whole situation just doesn't make anybody look good, I don't think. Whichever way you spin it off. But whatever. It sucks. Within the last 3 years, I think I've only, is it 3 years? I'll just say 3 years. I've really only lost, I think, 3 friendships. No, not 3, 2 friendships that like went out, like, on bad terms. One of them, the one who I was just talking about, we're still cordial. We still follow each other on Instagram and stuff. And that's fine. And then another one, it's real bad. He won't talk to me. Maybe he blocked my number. I don't know. But I just want to say, for me, on record, you know what? Maybe I fucked up. And I think it's been years for me to kind of, especially one particular friendship, I'm just always like, man, what the fuck? They're being a bitch. But then I talked to somebody else about it recently, and they kind of were like, dude, you kind of fucked up. And you know what? I get it. I'm more understanding of what I did. I said something out of pocket to somebody, and I didn't even realize how out of pocket it was. I was focused on the wrong things. And that's stuff that I've been talking about in my personal life with other people, like coworkers and shit. This so-and-so's focused on the wrong things. When I'm coaching baseball, some people, they're just so focused on like running and being fast to run those bases. I'm like, focus on hitting the fucking ball first, So some people are just focused on the wrong things, and I think in some friendships that kind of went sour. I was focused on the wrong things that made it sour. It's like, oh, the expiration date. Well, how about you left it out in the sun? So these people probably aren't listening to this because they don't fuck with me. But on record, I want to say, I wasn't perfect. That's it. I think I was too focused on them not being perfect, and I realized, yeah, I fucked up. And I was a little just too much on, I am how I am. You need to accept me for who I am. And then they did not accept me. But I think I finally kind of understood that just kind of didn't take accountability or whatever, And that's all right. That's all right. Life moves on. Those are people who I won't go out of my way to shoot in the fucking head. Shit like that. I know it was funny to me, but maybe like there's a time and place for it. And you don't want to talk about shooting somebody in the fucking head when I don't know, their dad died or something, huh? That's not the situation. I just came up with something off the top of my head. You don't know what people are going through. You really don't. You gotta be sensitive and aware or whatever, dude. And what is that noise? Is that my air conditioning? Something's kind of like whizzing, and it doesn't sound good. Let me turn my air conditioning on. It is my air conditioning. That's not good. Fuck. It's like a fan or something. Okay. Shit. What if I turn... You know the cabin thing? Yeah, the air conditioning's fucked. I mean, it still works. It's just letting off a silly noise. These are the things you don't hear when you're blasting music. You know what I mean? You could have been playing music and you don't hear that. That noise could have been there forever, and I had no idea about it. Let's turn this back on. Let's turn the cabin thing back on. I don't know how effective that is. Fuck. Dude, maybe I didn't need to go skateboarding. I just needed to go for a drive, really. That's what it feels like. So I don't know. This feels good. I feel good. I don't want to kill myself. I want to work out the problems in my head. I want to work things out. I don't want to give up. I'm not going to rage quit on life, you know. Oh, my air conditioning's making noise. I'm going to go jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. What a fucking... I mean, I'm sorry. You don't know what people are going through. Just like yesterday, I was talking about fucking amputees, dude. There's people with no fucking arms or legs that still don't want to kill themselves, you know? And it's just... Call it coping or whatever you want. I get it. Some people... I don't like the word coping. It's so negative. I'm about to grind some coping. But like I was getting into a conversation with a friend of mine, I think a week ago, about... You know, I'm 5'5". You know, but at least I'm not 5'2". And he's like, don't you think that's coping? It's like, dude, it's the same thing. Like, you're 5'9". And you could just, what are you going to do? Just be upset that you're not 6 foot? Like, you could be just so upset about something that's your personality. And it highlights what's wrong with you so much more than what's good about you. And we're talking about height. We're talking about hair. You know, like, if I was, what was it? Like, if my hairline moved back 2 inches, and I was just so fucking fixated on it, people would, and I kept talking about it, people would know that that's the problem more. Like, if I was fucking 5 feet tall, it's like, yeah, I'm short. But you know what's not going to help being short? Complaining about it. And it's just like, oh, this person's insecure. It's like, I don't know. Like, what am I going to do? Like, oh, I'm 5'5" and just keep on complaining and never fucking, you know, get it together. All right, I'm here at the skate park. So, see y'all later. Turn off this air conditioning. And maybe I'll talk to you guys on the way back or something. Bye. Wow, 3-parter episode we've got going on here. So yeah, I just did a session. Damn, I wish I knew what time it was. I think I did about an hour, maybe a little bit less, and I've just kind of been sitting in my car trying to cool down. My wife made a good point, because I have cloth seats and her car has leather seats. And so when we go to the gym, we get all sweaty. Oh, hold on. We get all sweaty. And she's like, let's take my car. I have leather seats. I just feel like with the sweat, when you have cloth seats, the sweat seeps in. I was like, oh, what a good point. And here I am in my cloth seats, trying not to get the sweat to seep in. I wish I had leather seats. That's one thing about my car that I wish I would change. I mean, I'm fine with cloth seats, you know, I'm not trying to be ungrateful or anything. But, you know, if I wanted the best of the best, red leather seats seem fucking cool with this car. That's it. No more complaining. So yeah, I just had a little bit of sourdough, a little bit of peanut butter, and some coffee. Kind of let out some energy. I did a little bit. I'm happy. I did everything I wanted to do. Did a couple of roll-on grinds, a couple of not slappies, just slash grinds. And I got a 50-50 in on that ledge. I didn't even do one pop shove it today. So, and I'm fine with that. It's fun. I didn't do a kickflip. I just popped a couple of ollies, and that's about it. It feels good to skate and not have too high of goals, but you still accomplish the goals, you know? My foot was hurting. I felt it, so I didn't get greedy. I was feeling a little warmed up and like I could do some more skating, but I did the man thing, and I stopped. I quit while I was ahead. I'm sweating. I got a good workout. I didn't get injured. I don't think I fell at all. There's just a couple times where I jumped off the skateboard and, you know, I bailed out, didn't fall, no slams. It was a good feeling. So, yup. I don't know why I started podcasting. Maybe I should just... Oh, the noise in my air conditioning kind of stopped. Let me see. Yeah, it stopped. It's a lot better now. And gonna go home, enjoy my life. Gonna try not to spend money today because I'm waiting for a new credit card. And it's hard. I want to go out. I want to treat myself, but that's all right. You know, some people, they go out for walks. Some people, they go out for bike rides. I went out for a skateboard ride. That's all I did. I went out for a skateboard ride. And I had a great time. And those are the kind of sessions that will get me to skate into my later years of life. It would be awesome to be 60, still able to kickflip. My goodness. That would be great. Ugh. So I feel old, man. See, I mean, I guess I just wanted to kind of document the contrast of when I was headed to the skate park, felt like I've got a lot of energy. I was kind of antsy, and now that not even an hour later, got it out of my system, and I'm calmed down. Got this euphoric feeling in me. And we're at 49 minutes. You're really seeing all kinds of situations, emotional situations that I've been put in. I was exhausted. I was kind of in a bad mood yesterday. I don't know if I don't know. I had a power outage. I don't want to say I was in a bad mood, but the mood that I was in at the beginning of this podcast is definitely not where I am today. I feel so much better now. You know, after a whole day of doing shit, your brain wants to shut off, and now I had some good sleep. I had bad dreams, though. They're so bad that I don't even want to talk about it. I'll say that. those dreams are trying to tell me, but I'm just glad they weren't about fucking work, but they were still, I don't know, still bad dreams. It's the only thing that kind of makes me want to smoke weed sometimes, is that I'm tired of my fucking dreams. And I wonder what the science is going to come out for years to come with smoking weed, your dreams, and all that. We're so unsure, and it goes back to me saying that everyone is dumb. Everyone is dumb. Just a step below retarded. Imagine the world if everybody was retarded. We wouldn't have freeways. Saying that everybody's retarded is a little bit of an overstatement, but I think saying everybody as a whole, get all the humans together and you round it up, you round up the intelligence of the human race right now, 2025, I think we're dumb. And I'm not trying to be pessimistic about it. I think the future, we could get a little smarter. But just right now in this moment, I think we're pretty dumb. The kids are dumb, but they're smart. Like they're on the track. They're smarter than us than when we were kids. I'll admit it. This 4-year-old knows more than fucking I do sometimes at 30. I'm trying to tell y'all. So I think we're gonna figure it out. There's some movies out. There's that Jurassic Park movie that's been redone so many fucking times. There's Superman that's already been done a million fucking times. I'll tell you guys, I watched Sinners. I bought it. And overhyped movie. I give it a 7. A solid 7. Which is not bad. But I felt like people were trying to say it was a 10 out of 10. We're just bored. And that goes into, we're dumb. I like the end of that movie a little bit. I'm not going to spoil it, but I like the ending a little bit. I also want to say that I feel like my speech is so much better from the beginning of this pod. When my brain is done, I notice I say a lot of ums and likes and stuff. A lot of filler words. But now that I'm a little bit more refreshed, I think my speech is more smoother. And I'm working on it. I'm not perfect. So I feel like skateboarding really helped fire off some of the neurons in my brain, some of the wiring, Did a 50-50, that felt good. Just going up and down some ramps, nothing crazy, and then just kind of getting my motions going for the kick flips and tray flips. It felt good. I tried a couple of impossibles. That didn't really work out. And I was like, you know what? Fuck the impossible. Let's go for the tray flip. We're almost at an hour. We got about 6 minutes left. Just want to give you guys the best quality content, because I know everybody's waiting on it. I don't know what to eat when I get home. I know I got to. I've been kind of weighing a little bit less. It's not bad. I think this morning I was 138. So I'm like, I don't know. It's like right there. I'm a little bit kind of on the lighter end for me. 140 is kind of where I'm like, all right, I've had a meal in me. I kind of want to see how much I weigh after I piss, actually. So I got a lot of piss in me, and I'm gonna get naked and really give myself a good weigh. I think maybe I could be at like 137. A healthy 137. Fuck. so slow in this lane? What's going on? I don't want to... Whoop! Oh, it's a dingleberry, bro. It's not even, when people are really slow, I think, oh, maybe it's it's one of those semi trucks or like those concrete trucks, those concrete mixers. No, it was a Honda Civic, a perfectly fine small car going fucking 50 miles per hour in the middle of the lane. But as I switched lanes and went to the fast lane, I saw them kind of going into the slow lane, so that's better. Let me switch lanes here. I got a blind spot in this car, dude, so I have to like triple check when I switch lanes. What kind of car is that? That's a Camry? No. Is that? Yeah. The new Camrys look nice. I'd have one if I was in the market for a new car. I kind of want a truck. I kind of want a Tacoma. Oh, that's one thing. I don't know if I said that today, but I've noticed my Instagram or just my internet has been trying to sell me so much shit because they know that I'm buying shit, and I need to stop. There's so many items that people are trying to sell me, whether it's fucking sleep apnea mouth guards to shit for my feet. And it's just like, dude, nobody had this shit growing up, dude. Stop babying myself. Just stretch, eat healthy. You'll be fine. Stop spending money for these fucking life hack cheat codes or whatever. Yeah, I'm hungry, man. I could go for a good real meal, but instead I'm gonna go make fucking grilled cheese or something. Just eat at home. I'm not complaining. I guess I am, but I'm gonna try not to. What can I make that can make me like excited? I don't even have protein shakes. I just realized I gotta buy protein shakes. I'm all out. I'm hoping by the time I finish the next round of lean bodies, I'll be able to bench 225. Do I want to do some calisthenics at home? Do I want to do some push-ups and pull-ups? Look at that, I'm yawning. I need an energy drink. I don't need an energy drink. I want an energy drink. See, I'm gonna try not to sleep for the rest of the day. I'm trying to stay up. Damn, it looks hazy out here. This shit don't look good. The air quality don't look good. As I drive into the city. I just got a flashback of when I was driving to San Francisco. And I hated it. San Francisco's cool, but living in there, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. I've never lived in San Francisco. But just coming in as an outsider, it always just seems kind of like I'm not wanted there. Like my body is rejecting San Francisco. That's what it feels like. And I'm not trying to sound like Joe Rogan or all his fucking band of comedians about it. I think all major cities fucking suck, dude. It's just that San Francisco's the closest one to me. Oh shit. Am I about to miss my exit? I almost missed my exit. I barely made it though. I squeezed myself in. I don't think I used an Asian maneuver. I used my turn signal. I sped up. I don't think anybody was like, what's this fucking idiot doing? I remember taking this exit once when I was first learning how to drive, and I was going to apply to Zoomies. I was 18 years old, maybe even 17. I probably haven't even been driving for a full year, and I wanted to work. I filled out an application on paper. That's how we did it. That's how the unks did it back then. We filled out applications on paper. It didn't work. Spoiler alert, I didn't get hired at Zoomies. I felt like I would have been a good employee at Zoomies. Anywho, I was taking this exit, and what happened? I was going 25 miles per hour on the exit, and that's what the sign said. But I think it was just kind of like around the curve. I was going 25 miles per hour before I even really took the exit. I was really bracing. And I remember seeing the person before me kind of put their hand up like, what the fuck are you doing? And in my head, I was like, just ignore him. You're going the fucking speed limit. And now, 12 years later, I'm that guy. What the fuck are you doing? Damn, this dude got the fentanyl, boy. Oh no, he's just on his phone. That boy got the fentanyl. Fuck, man. So I got a haircut. I'm gonna try and get one more haircut in before the fucking month ends. I'm not gonna touch the top. I was gonna cut my hair really short, but then I changed my mind. I was like, never mind. My barber talked me out of it. He was like, you sure, dude? Your hair's not gonna look good when you got like a buzz cut or something. That's for people with more defined hairlines, no offense. And I was like, no, I gotta be honest with myself. I'm not offended. That's a big ass fucking dog. God damn. Big ass fucking dog, dude. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm so tired. I want a nap, but just pop a Celsius. Oh, we're at an hour and 3 minutes. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Alright, I'll catch y'all later. Who's this fucking retard? What the fuck are people doing, man? People are so fucking dumb, dude. People are so fucking dumb. Alright, I'm at my house. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Questions, comments, and concerns, you know how to hit me. Bye.